I hear he's going to play Artist of War. That's pretty neat. It's going to be an extremely rare event. That's pretty neat. Yeah, he's going to have to use his Phoenix. His Phoenix. That's pretty neat. Oh, that's pretty neat. And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and I wanted to live stream this morning. I don't have time to make a video, like an actual edited video right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the event as best I can. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get a 6-star Thrawn, and then I'm going to shoot for the possibility of a 7, but I'm probably going to fall short. My Phoenix leave something to be desired. I have the star count, but I do not have super phenomenal mods on some of them, and I don't have their gear where they should probably be. Gear 9 is very, very safe. Gear 8 for all of them is really pretty difficult. The other thing is the Omegas. If you've got all the Omegas, it's super easy, but if you don't have like hardly any of the Omegas, it makes it really, really difficult. Now, I ticked over to level 80 yesterday, and I've been saving my Omegas since I started the game. And I have a few, and so I went ahead and placed a few on a couple of the characters, and I tried to put a couple of decent mods on, like Zeb, to try and get his potency over 60% and whatnot. What we're going to do is we're going to go over the characters really quick, kind of how I had them modded and all of that, and then once you see the characters, we'll go and we'll play as far as we can. We're shooting for a 6-star, but if we get 7, that'll be great as well. This is all going to be obviously in the Scissorman account, as my main account already has this character a 7-starred. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Side note, if you're wondering, the Imperial Chimera event, I was able to do tiers 1 through 4 very easily. Tier 5 to get the Chimera. I just don't have the ships high enough, including Home 1. My Home 1 is still 4 stars, not 5 stars. I just can't get that 5th star, and so it's probably going to be the next time around. I don't think there's any way to get, 3 ships, another star in the time frame that I'm going to need to do that. So the Imperial Chimera event, fun, but I'll get it next time around. No rush. So let's go ahead and go into the Phoenix team. Okay, so this is my Phoenix. Obviously, Sabine, I'm passively working on, but the 5 to the left are my active characters. Ezra's gear 9. He's my damage dealer, so he's really important. You really can't lose Ezra. If I lose Ezra, I have to start over because he's going to be the make or break. In fact, the last time I did this, Ezra was gear 10. And I think Kanan was gear 9 and all the rest were gear like 8. So it's possible that I can do the 7 stars. My mods are probably not as good as the last time that I did this, but at least my audio is going to be way friggin' better than the last video. The last video I did on my main account, the audio was horrific. And there's nothing you can do about it. Once it's recorded and the event is done, the event is done. So Ezra, I do critical chance and critical damage mod sets. And of course, I have a speed arrow. I have a crit damage, a crit chance set with crit damage with speed secondary. It also has some offense, some flat offense. And then this is offense with speed and some more crit chance. And then this is protection with 12 speed and 1200 protection with another 3% crit chance. So I've got good mods on them. The problem is I can't get crit chance or crit damage, critical damage triangle to drop. I just can't find them. This 4 dots, the best I've got, crazily enough. So his overall stats, he's 209 speed, surprisingly. That's actually really good. But he's only 30,000 health and protection. He's going to get pummeled really good if we don't protect him. He's got 211 crit damage. That's good. He's got a tiny bit of health steal, but it's not going to really help. He does physical damage, and so he does over 2,000 with a 50% crit chance. That's actually really, really good. So let's go ahead and go to the next. We've got Kanan. I made Kanan a little faster than I probably needed to. I've got him at 172. Really just health and protection. He's at about 35,000, 36,000 health and protection. And he's a tank, so that's really all he's there for. Hera, I have a speed set, and I've made her, she's about 21,000 health and protection. I got her crit damage up to 186. You know, I've got a speed arrow. I've got critical damage, speed sets. So this was pretty good. And then I put offense on her here. I could probably switch some of these offenses for protection just to give them a little more durability. And that might be something I do if I fail on tier 7, just to give myself a little bit more. But I think the extra damage is going to be necessary to kind of get through these. So we'll see. Chopper has got a speed set. He's naturally fast. He only has 27,000 health and protection. That's not good. I put a speed arrow on him. He's got protection there, which he needs. He's got protection here, which he needs. And he's got protection here, which he needs. And even after all that protection, he's still very, very thin. Here I got a potency set and a speed set. I've got him at 185. He's at 27,000 health and protection. And almost 60% potency. That's really, I wanted it between 60 to 80%. So, because you really got to have control, and Zeb is your control piece. So you need Zeb for control, Hera to give everybody their shared abilities, and you need Ezra obviously for the mass damage. The other two you can kind of mix and match based on what you wish to take in. So that's the team. Let's go ahead and zip through the first few tiers, and then once I do this event, I will go back in time, download the video, hack it up, make it a much shorter video, probably more like a 8 to 12 minute video for the longevity, because these live streams are a little longer than people would prefer. All right, we should be pretty good early on. By the way, the quality of life that they did, one of the things they did in the quality of life is they default give you your leader in the leader slot. I think that's really good, so there's less chance of people making a mistake. And remember, RNG is just that. If you're throwing a rock or swinging a saber, sometimes it lands, sometimes it doesn't. If you're RNG, if you miss with the RNG, it just is what it is. I do love this. This is pretty awesome. This was one of the first events where they really took a lot of time into the transitions and to try to make it interesting. So pretty cool. There wasn't a whole lot of this with Emperor Palpatine or with Emperor Palpatine a little bit, but Yoda didn't really have much either. And of course, your kill order with this is going to be that Death Trooper, but then there's tanks that taunt, which is why you need dispels, which is why I'm going to take in 2 dispellers, because you got to get rid of their taunts. All right. So, again, level 30 is the recommendation on these, so this should be a walkthrough. In fact, for the first couple of levels, we're just going to go full auto. There's really not a whole lot. If you've taken them to at least Gear 8, there's nothing you need to do on these early levels. It's just really, really fast. The Death Troopers, though, are super, super anti-rebel. So they are the guys you got to really pay attention to. Plus, they can put health down, preventing you from completing these. All right. The other thing is they give you a ton of credits and they give you a ton of crystals. The crystals are just a, hey, there you go, I'm hooking you up for doing the reward. The credits you should save for the character that you're unlocking so you can actually level up that character you unlocked. That's kind of the whole point. I am super excited to have Thrawn, though, because Thrawn is an amazing control piece in this game. He's still got, in my opinion, the absolute best kit of any character. Obviously not by himself. When he's in a team, he's got the best. We now notice it's going to 3 rounds instead of 2 rounds. That's because they're trying to increase the difficulty a little bit. And, of course, the characters are getting a little bit more health and protection. I was super glad to hit level 80 yesterday. I wanted to showcase the uniques, what I was able to Omega and what I don't have Omega. You guys got to see the mods and you got to see the gear level, but you did not get to see the Omegas. So after this, we'll go back out and look at that. All right, we're going to kill Thrawn. Yep. Okay, so there's 200K. That's nice. The crystals were nice too. Really quick, we're going to go. I just want to go back and I just want to showcase. Come on. Their abilities. Okay, so with Ezra, he's in my arena team. So I did his rushing strike. I did Omegas on his rushing strike. And then I did Omegas on his push through, because that shares with the whole team. On Kanan, I did his clear mind because it gave extra heal and extra counter chance. That's super important to share with the whole team. That was the only one for him. So his unique and basic, his unique. Hera, just her leadership. I wanted to max that leadership out because if they have less than full health, they get double the turn meter gain, which is really good. So leadership there. I wanted to Omega Chopper. And I could actually, there, let's go ahead and do that. I wanted to Omega Chopper's unique, but you got to be level 82 for his. Super weird. Everybody's level 80 to put in their Omegas for their uniques, except for him. And he's kind of like a really important character. I mean, look at that. Extra 4% heal, 4% protection, and he has a 30% chance to assist when another Phoenix or Droid ally uses an ability during their turn. That's huge, and they're making me wait till level 82, which is like, I don't know, 2 weeks away. And then Shrug Off requires level 80. I really don't want to spend this, but we probably really need it. The thing is, I can't even take him to level 80 yet. So maybe we'll come back and do this for him. But I don't have his yet. So that's what it is. I don't have his, and I don't have Choppers. So I've only got 2 of their uniques and 1 leadership. I just don't want to spend the credits on him. I want to spend the credits on my guy. Now, Mark White says Omega Zeb's basic. Let's go into Zeb's basic really quick. I don't have enough character things to go in. It says 30% damage against debuffed enemies. That's a really, really good one, actually. That would probably be way better than his unique even, but I need 9 of the Mark IIIs, so that's not going to happen. That's too bad I only have my guy to level 6. So it is kind of what it is. Thanks for the donation, Mark, by the way. I really appreciate it. Yep. Stun. Stun's really, really important. Okay, I really think I can just throw full auto on this one as well, and then we're going to start manually battling as soon as it gets difficult. They kind of kill themselves with those throws because anytime they do an AoE, they risk the chance of us going crazy on them. I love the targeting. They're just like randomly hitting like 3 different people instead of actually targeting a specific person. There you go. Kill yourself. I'll help it. I'll try to help with the targeting. All right, so we got to kill these Death Troopers. Death Troopers are really the issue again. The commander also can heal, and that is a huge problem. You don't want the commander healing. Bop. Bopped him on the head. Get more credits. Nice. The crystals are a really nice infusion. I mean, 7 times 50s, you know, 350 crystals. That's a huge chunk of crystals. All right, so this is for unlock. So I'll manually play this because I definitely don't want anything messed up. So we're gonna let's auto the first 2 rounds, and then we'll reset all of our cooldowns on round 3. For the simple sake of time. Yeah, let's taunt. That's going to help you guys. Alrighty, ratty. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and auto this one. And he killed himself. All right, round 3 of 4. We're going to go after the Death Troopers. And I miss. Whiff. All right, let's try and kill this Imperial officer before someone taunts. And again, we're just using basics because we want to reset our cooldowns. So that way we go into this last round super ready to rock and roll. And again, this is just for 5 stars, so this should be a relative walk in the park for this level. There we go. All right. Man, they did such a good job with his throne room. His throne room looks so good. I thought you wiser than this to risk boarding my ship. A foolish gamble. Interesting. Oh yeah, tank's gone. Oops. Poor. There we go. Poor guy got mollywopped. That fracture, though, is pretty nice. Wop. Speed up only to ability block. All right. Stagger. He cleanses himself and bow. I love Ezra's swing. It's phenomenal. The Jedi have some of the coolest swings in my opinion, although one of my favorite is Darth Sion when he like, bah! That's so amazing. 500,000, nice, very good. So I've got him unlocked, very good. That's what I thought I could do. Pretty easy to be completely honest. These are gear 8 with kind of average mods on 3 of them. And so we're good. We're going to go for the 6-star. They're recommending that you have these guys at least at level 7 and their, abilities, kind of at level 6 with their star rate at level 6. And then it, of course, is telling you if you use days, you can prevent that bonus turn meter because they're going to get a lot of it. The other thing that you can get with days is as soon as you have a dazer exposed, you can do a stun with Zeb's basic. So Zeb is really important because he's your control piece. So if he gets fractured, you're going to kind of have a hard time controlling things. Really, every piece of the Phoenix is critical because they all serve a different purpose. The only one that really I care about getting fractured that I'd like to get fractured is Hera because while she has the expose on her basic, if you're hitting the highest health person, I really want to keep open my ability to control, my ability to taunt, and I guess Kanan could take the fracture as well. But I want to be able to do damage with Ezra. If he gets fractured, there's just no damage output with this team. All right, round 4. We're gonna auto this first round just to kind of get through it. And they all taunt at the same time. I never understood that, but I guess that's just RNG. It's just to delay the inevitable, which is their death. I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear all of the dying, but I tell you, that's like one of my favorite parts of the game is just listening to people die, because they all die in a different way. Some have stupid death sounds, but some have really cool death sounds. All right. Yep. Alrighty, so let's see. Magma Trooper. Magma. Hot flowing magma. Magma Troopers. All right. Magma Trooper will kill himself. There we go. Yep. And let's go ahead and mollywop him. Throw some rocks. Or some milk jugs, as one of my viewers said. He says he throws milk jugs and other trash. I'm like, he does, but not in the game. In the game, it's rocks, yo. Eli Flores says he had to watch a Taj Lopez ad. Wow, I don't even know what that means, but apparently there's ads in there, jammed in there. There must be long, because you're saying you hope I get ad revenue for it. Must have been a long video or a long ad. All right, we're just going to do basics now because we want to reset everything for that last round. And, man, they don't give me a chance to reset basics because they all kill themselves. One of the ways you can do reset basics is just come over here and just hit basic, and then they'll all do their basics, and then take it off of auto right before it ends so you don't go into the next battle basicing. All right, here we go. Here it is, 4/6 star. Let's do this. It says, and so the patient predator has his prey come to him. Interesting. Okay. So the tank is taunting to try to distract us. Hera got fractured. I'm okay with that. I actually am going to put some protection on her, which that was a stupid decision. I don't know why I did that. We're going to take days off of Zeb and take the heat off of the team through a taunt. We're going to dispel that, and now we need to go after the Death Troopers. That was beautiful. We're going to go ahead and... Here, let's go ahead and call him to assist for the days. Didn't get it. I was hoping to get the days. That's all right. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. Don't kill her. Give her a chance. Taunt is back up, so we're going to have to dispel, which we have. Boom. We'll finish him off. We'll move back to Death Trooper. I wish that Hera could put her savior thing on herself. That would be really, really cool. All right, and then he can heal, so let's stun him. Very good. We got the stun. Definitely going to have to play that round. Oh, and he fractured the one person I didn't want him to fracture. There's just no damage. Yeah, we'll taunt. Force the push over onto Kanan. And let's try and put a stagger on. And he cleanses himself. That was probably expected. He's got a lot of protection. Once you get down to health, it should go a little faster. Hope for the stun. No stun. I don't think my potency is high enough, to be honest, and I can't really get his potency much higher. I don't have good potency set. And, yep. Round 7 is going to be really, really difficult, if not impossible, at where I'm at. But we are going to give it a good effort. I got my 6 star like I thought, so yay! Got the credits. I'll have a 6 star, and that's better than I did with EP. Emperor Palpatine I unlocked at 5 star, and then I got Yoda and I got Thrawn at 6 star. And then the 7th star, they want you to be 80 plus, which I am. 7-star Phoenix, which I am. And the truth is, you really should have your gear to level 9 on all of them, or have one of them higher, like Ezra at gear 10 or something like that. And then also preferably have really, really, really good mods, like your arena mods. So you would make loadouts of your arena mods, and then you would just place them on these characters. And then also you would want omegas on their uniques and basics if you can. The basics obviously is what they use when they counter, so those are great to omega. But that's a lot of investment in omegas and in credits and stuff. So we're going to give it a shot really quick. We're just going to see how we do. But after looking at the last tier where my characters are at, I'm guessing we probably will fall pretty short on this battle. But we're going to give it a shot anyway. And, of course, just like any of them, there's 4 rounds on these last few rounds. And the first, couple of rounds are easy. It's always when we get into that last round. So make sure all your characters have everything, kind of maxed out. Abilities-wise, use the basics only on that round 3. We're going to just full auto, take out all these tanks. All right, I have a quick question from Warrior Presents. It says, I'll advise using some health mods on Kanan. He always gets fractured with their bonuses. It really helps. That's for sure. I put speed on him just so that way I could get the cleanse a little faster, because he cleanses your team. And for me, that's really important that he gets that cleanse off and the taunt, because I'd rather him die than, one of my other characters die. But yeah, health mods definitely help Kanan for sure. And Hera is really my squishiest. You can see Hera is really, really squishy. She's gonna die. That's just what's gonna happen. All right, Commander can heal, so let's go ahead and kill him first. Imperial Officer, let's taunt, take off the heat from my team, finish him off. These guys are all going to kill themselves with the AoEs like this, and that's okay. We'll go ahead and dispel that. All right, 2 rounds, we look pretty good. Round 3, I got to really make sure that I have myself set up for success going into round 4. These guys, Death Troopers, can really make a terrible mess of my team early on, so let's kill them. Let's go ahead and throw. Oh, hate those. All right, Commander, Stormtrooper, and Officer. Let's go after Commander. All right. We're doing basics only because we're going into round 4 here in just a second. I'm going to have to accept taking a little bit of damage, and that's okay. I'm not getting the stun either on Zeb. Again, you guys, you're going to want your potency around 80% for this 7th tier event if you want to effectively control the team. All right. Here we go. I would be lying if I said that I wasn't nervous, you guys. Gear 8 without all the Omegas. I have studied you battling my troops. Your weaknesses are obvious. Your strategy is flawed. My weaknesses are obvious, but my strategy is not flawed, young man. This fight will mark the turning point. After this, your rebellion will unravel and fall into oblivion. Man, he's so negative. All right, that's definitely a problem. They're going really, really fast. I've got to get a dispel. We're going to call... let's see. Let's take our time. You know, I think Kanan, I'm going to have him taunt here in just a second. So let's go ahead and put that on Kanan, because we want to make sure that he doesn't die. Oops. Anyway, let's give some bonus protection to Kanan because he's going to be taunting here in just a second. And here we go. Let's cleanse off Ezra, and let's dispel that. And let's kill the Death Troopers. Let's call Ezra. Do your damage, brother. Do your damage. Come on, come on, come on. And I lost Chopper, who's a dispeller. That's a serious problem. Ooh. All right, let's get damage there. Let's call him again. Hopefully get the stun. Nope, let's get the death. There we go. Let's go offense down. He's going to come back to life. There we go. That was a really wise decision to bring him back to life, but I don't think he's going to last much longer. Nice. I got the days going. Come on. Bam. And you know what? Let's try and get the stun on Death Trooper. Yes. Okay, now let's kill their Stormtrooper. And their Death Trooper's got to go. Come on. All right. Yes, let's do this to... Oh, man, this is difficult. All right, let's try and get the days. Come on. Yes, got the days. Let's do some massive damage. Bam! Come on, this protection's thick. Okay, you fractured the right person. That's fine. I'm good with that. Oh, man. All right. Okay, so I got 2 guys that heal, which is a problem, and Thrawn. And I really, really, really need to kill Thrawn. He's going to be fracturing individuals. But it's so much easier to kill him when the board is cleared. Man. I don't have my control piece, and I don't have a guy for dispel, and I don't... these guys are going to die. I really, really, really just need to try to kill Thrawn. It's my only hope. Kill him, and then I can clean up the healers. Their heal... Man, their heal is going to keep it and make it very difficult to kill him. I'm going to try that anyway. Oh my gosh. He's like a Christmas tree. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on Ezra. Come on. Boom. Oh, man, he's like invincible on this round. The damage output he does is insane. I'm not even hardly making a mark on him. Well, we tried. I definitely need more damage output for sure. That was crazy. If I could have kept Chopper around just a little bit longer, I think I could have killed the side guys. You really want to kill everybody and then go after Thrawn at the end. Once the healers are dead, Thrawn is definitely easier to kill. But man, he is tanky. I don't know if you saw, but my Ezra does solid damage, and he definitely killed it. So there was a defeat. I did make a decision to go after him versus his guys, but even if I would have killed one of his guys, Thrawn would have just done what he did, which was fracture. That's Gear 8 without all of the Omegas and average mods on 3 out of the 5. I have to get to work, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep trying on this. I might try and get Zeb up and get his basic Omega, and I might try, multiple times throughout the day to do the 7th, and I'll record each one on my phone, and then if I do end up completing it, I will cut it into the video I make once I pull this live stream off and chop it down. I'll put it in the end, but you really, really, really want preferably to have your arena mods, Omegas on your uniques and basics, and Gear 9, and then you can do this pretty easily. Anything less than that, and you're going to have a lot of RNG and a lot of patience for restarts. So I appreciate, call in sick, bro. That's hilarious. I probably should. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, I appreciate you guys checking in. I got my 6-star like I thought, did not get my 7-star. I'll be trying throughout the week. I'll continue to just hyper focus on my Phoenix to try to get them a little bit higher, a little bit better, get a few more Omegas out there, and hopefully I can end this whole thing with a 7-star Thrawn. It would be really, really cool to do that. Probably isn't going to happen. We're going to do our very best over the next week while the event is live. As always, you guys, I appreciate you tuning in. I will make sure, again, to chop this down into a 8 to 12-minute video for everybody else so they can kind of watch the event and they don't have to watch the entire live stream. As always, make sure you keep your gaming on. Warrior, out.